Hello friends, today I shall tell you how to increase your typing speed just typing one sentence which contains A to Z alphabet letters of English. The sentence is the quick brown fox, sorry, fox jumps over the lazy dog. The sentence is the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. If you type this sentence, there are all alphabet English letters, which increases your typing speed. So, if you are not familiar with your keyboard, you should take some actions to learn the keyboard basics. Here are the basics of keyboard which I am showing you step by step. Here are some basic concepts of keyboard. Uh, just watch this steps which I shall show you again. Sorry. So, friends, there are some basic elements of learning the keyboard. The first lesson is the central line of the keyboard is A, S, D, F, G with uh, left hand keys A, S, D, F, G. The A letter is written with little finger, and the S is written with ring finger, and D is written with middle finger, and the F is written with uh, index finger, and the G letter is also written with index finger of left hand, and the right hand side of the keyboard is the letter semicolon is written with little finger, and L is written with ring finger. Middle finger is pressed for K letter, and the index finger of right hand uh, is pressed for J letter. I am again typing A, S, D, F, G with left hand fingers. A for little finger, and S is written with ring finger, D is written with middle finger, F is written with or typed with index finger. The right hand is used for little finger for semicolon, ring finger for L, L letter, and K is written for middle finger, and J is for index finger. You must have permanently put your hands on this line. The H letter is also written with index finger of right hand, and the G is also written for left hand finger of index. The next step is Q W E R T. Q is pressed with little finger and then back on A. W is for W is for ring finger and then back on S. The E is pressed with middle finger and then return back on D, and the R is pressed with index finger of left hand, then back on F stroke, and the key letter is also pressed with index finger of left hand. Now the right hand side, P is pressed with little finger of right hand, O is pressed with ring finger of right hand, I is pressed with middle finger of right hand, and U is also pressed with index finger of right hand, and these fingers are returned back on the basic line, like P is back on semicolon, O is back on L, I is I finger, which is used for middle finger, so it is also back on K, and U is also returned back on J. The Y is also pressed with index finger of right hand, and the T is also written with left hand of index finger. The next step is ZXCV. ZXCV. Z is pressed with little finger and then return back on A. S is pressed with ring finger of left hand and then back on S. Sorry, X is pressed with ring finger and then back on S. C is pressed with middle finger and then return back on D, and V is pressed with index finger and then back on F. The right hand key, the greater than sign is pressed with little finger of right hand, and less than sign is written with a ring finger of right hand. The M is written or pressed with middle finger of right hand, and the N is also pressed with index finger and then return back on J. The letter B is pressed with index finger of right hand, and the V is pressed with index finger of left hand. These are three basic lines. Your both hands should always on this baseline, which is A S D F semicolon L K J, and the space bar is pressed with left hand thumb and right hand thumb. When you are typing the right side letter after completing the word, you must press the space bar with thumb, and when you are typing the left hand side letters, you must press the space bar with left hand thumb. Uh, it is also explained that the tab key, caps lock key, shift key and control key, these keys are also pressed with left hand little finger, and the enter key and shift key and control key of the right side is pressed with right hand finger, little finger. If you want to type the numbers of left hand side, you must use the left hand fingers for uh, number keys from 1 to 6 with left hand keys, and uh, with plus sign to number 7 is used with the fingers of right hand. So you must always put your hands on the baseline ASDF semicolon LKJ. If you want to press the function keys of left side, you must use left hand keys from F1 to F6 and escape key, and F7 to delete key. You must use the right hand key. You must use right hand fingers for these keys. So the sentence is very short, and you should keep this sentence in your mind and start typing this sentence. I am again telling you that the sentence is: the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. If you regularly type this sentence, uh, within few days your typing speed will very fastly increasing. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and like this video, and also press the bell icon for update videos. Thank you so much, and it is also showing you that you can see and watch this basic in detail.